Good evening, board and colleagues and the audience. While I may be finishing up the district calendar, I'm on CTA's calendar till July 6th, so July 7th, Jan and I start our permanent retirement calendar. But the LCAP, one thing I wanted to mention to you on it tonight is that it's intended to be a comprehensive planning tool. And what I'm seeing in this is comprehensive, but where was the planning? It sure didn't involve ACT, it sure didn't involve the parents, sure didn't involve the community. When I look at other local LCAPs, because that's part of what I do with working with other local associations, Fontana's LCAP is a planning document. If you go through it, it says by 2017 this will happen, by 2017 this will happen. I don't see that mentioned anywhere in here, except every 3 years you're mentioning virtually the same thing. Also, today, the governor refused to bend on one category that people wanted inserted into the trailer bill. And if people don't know what the trailer bill, that's the technical language that sets up the budget, which will be passed by Sunday because the legislators won't want to lose their salaries. So it'll be done by Sunday, you can almost guarantee that. But basically, the governor said that, and I've got to find it here, excuse me, I wish I'd had my iPad instead of my iPhone. But money received under the local control funding formula for children learning English, low-income children, and foster youth, those three categories, people wanted to insert language that was going to require specifically how it was going to be spent. And the governor said no, that it's basically up to the local education agencies. In other words, the district, as to how that money is going to be spent. You heard tonight from the audience how that money should be spent. Here's one other thing that a lot of people don't seem to understand about the local control funding formula, and that is the fact that you have three parts: the base grant, the supplemental grant, and the concentration grant, which Chino doesn't receive because we're not at 55% unduplicated count, like a lot of other districts are. But all of that comes down from Sacramento in one accounting code. It's up to the district to decide how to spend it. What I would recommend you do is throw this thing out, get committee together like you're supposed to have done with the association, with the parents, and write this thing the way it's supposed to be done and put in the requests that have been made by the parent community, because this is what the community of Chino Valley Unified wants. That's all we need to do. So I ask you not to pass this.